Hey everybody, it's the 6th week of Easter. Well, Monday, and I'd like to read from the Acts of the Apostles at chapter 16 from today's liturgy. We set sail from Troas, making a straight run for Samothrace, and on the next day to Neapolis, and from there Philippi, a leading city in the district of Macedonia and a Roman colony. We spent some time in that city. On the Sabbath, we went outside the city gate along the river, where we thought there would be a place of prayer. We sat and spoke with the women who had gathered there. One of them, a woman named Lydia, a dealer in purple cloth from the city of Thyatira, a worshiper of God, listened, and the Lord opened her heart to pay attention to what Paul was saying. After she and her household had been baptized, she offered us an invitation. If you consider me a believer in the Lord, come and stay at my home. And she prevailed on us. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Growing up, I grew up there in New York City in Queens. We had the projects apartment. I was apartment 3B. Look out my window, you can see the sanitation department and the big park where we play basketball. As I said, I'm 1 of 6. And in our house, it was kind of crowded, a little cramped. That's why I was outside playing. But it was a little hectic on my mom. And I guess having 6 kids and the noise and little fights and things like that can really get on you, I suppose. And so, what could she do? When she needed a time out to get away, she would lock herself up in the bathroom. That was a place where she hid. She'd go in the bathroom at least for a few minutes, get away from us, get away from the noise, and just sort of collect herself. Until we found out where she was, then, Mom! and be over. But that was her place of solitude, her place in a sense where she prayed, locking herself there in a little bathroom. And so we end our reading today with Paul. They said we went along the city gate along the river, and though we find a place of prayer. Do you have a place of prayer? I guess I'm fortunate. I live on the church grounds, so I can come to church whenever I please, whenever I want. That's one of the great benefits. We hope to have the Adoration Chapel be available. But that's not always accessible, convenient for you. You live 20, 30, whatever it is away. You can't always drive, and the church is not always open. So you need to have a place of your own that it's your prayer place. That you set aside that this is where I'm going to spend time with God. This is where I do my devotional reading. This is where I'll be alone with God. I used to recommend having a prayer chair, that this is my chair that I pray on. It could be a little corner in your room, could be in your backyard, could be on the porch, whatever. But you have a place where you sort of set aside, sort of a holy, distinct place. Not the same place where you watch TV, but a place that is really for prayer. Because when you set away when you have a place of prayer, you'll be able to focus, and you can hear God's voice speak to you. Hey, if need be, it could be your bathroom. That could be your place of prayer as well. Find one. Not only find one, but use it. God bless you.